Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I might look a little bit tired. I didn't really get much sleep last night. Baby girl kept me up most of the night kicking, and my husband is also sick, extremely sick. He's got a really bad cold, and men are babies when they're sick, so you can imagine. So I didn't get much sleep last night, but we're still gonna persevere. So today's video is a chatty kind of video, along the lines of a few little things that kind of worry me, and I just kind of wanted to get it out there because I hope at least that I'm not alone, and that these little fears that I do know that they're not exactly rational in some ways, but then again, as a first time mum, I don't see how I can avoid them. So anyway, we'll get into them, and you can also tell me your opinions. So the first one, of course, is the most general one in regards to whether I will be a good mother or not. I'm saying I'm a lot, but there's so much pressure on women in general to be good mothers and good wives, and there's like, I get people telling me all the time how, you know, you're gonna have to be with your baby all the time, and you're gonna have to do this, and you're gonna have to do that, and it's just started to actually stress me a little bit, because I'm kind of worried that what if I'm not a good mother, and what if I fail her? And what am I gonna do? How am I gonna know if I'm doing something right or if I'm doing something wrong? And it's just kind of scaring me extremely. So yeah, so I don't think you get advice all over the place, and people tell you things and they try to help you, but I think the more advice and the more opinions you hear, the worse it kind of gets, because your mind kind of starts traveling along the lines of, and what if I do this wrong, and what if I don't do that, what if I'm not able to do something, and you kind of freak out. So I'm actually freaking out a little bit, just a little bit, as to whether I will be a good mother. I hope I will be, and I'm going to really try hard to be, but it is kind of a little thought in the back of my mind that kind of worries me. Now, a more specific thing that worries me is if I'll be able to understand what baby girl needs. So people always go on about mother's instinct and how you kind of learn to read your baby's signals, and how babies have like a different cry for food or comforting or whatever they need. I'm still kind of like, will I know what she wants? Will I know what she needs? Or will I be like trying to do everything and figure out what it is that she's crying about? So yeah, I'm kind of concerned as to whether I'll be able to understand her and give her what she needs and comfort her. And I know that I probably will work it out. I know that, and I keep telling myself over and over that I will figure this out along with baby girl. We'll work out a kind of understanding between us. But I'm always kind of like, what if I don't understand her? And what if she needs something and I can't give it to her because I don't know what she needs? Yeah, I think I'm freaking out for a reason, but I'm still freaking out, so fun times. Then there are also thoughts along the lines of, what if I forget to do something important? Like, what if there's something that I really need to do, but because I'm not used to having a baby around, and I'm not used to looking after a little human being that's completely dependent on me, what if I forget something like really important? I don't know what that important thing would be. I can't think of anything, but at the same time, my brain is kind of like, and what if you forget something? And what if you just don't do something that really needs to be done? And I'm kind of like, oh god. So yeah, again, not very rational, because you would think a crying baby would remind you that you need to do certain things. But I am kind of worried that there might be something important or something that needs to be done that I won't know I have to do, or I might forget it because it's just my brain's not used to having baby around. And like, despite the fact that I have studied early childhood, I have studied prenatal and postnatal and newborns, and it's all part of my studies and stuff, and in theory, I know how you take care of a baby and I know what needs to be done. I I think when I think of like holding her and having to do all these things, I don't know. I forget everything. I don't know. Another worry I have that is actually caused more by other people rather than my own thinking process is that I might not be able to teach baby girl to not be too clingy, or that I might make her want to always be held, or I might do something wrong in that aspect, because I had initially thought that while she's really small, say during the first maybe month, maybe a little bit more, I would have her in a muscular sling or etc. I don't know what exactly they're called, and kind of have her with me most of the time, because I will also be breastfeeding and I don't think I'm going to want to really put her down much. So yeah, so I could have to do things and whatever. I just had no problem thinking that, you know, I'll just carry her with me. But I'm getting a lot of people telling me that, oh, you'll make her really clingy and she'll learn to just want to be held and she's not going to want to be able to sit by herself, like in her pack and play or whatever, when you want her to sit by herself or you do something. You're just going to teach her to be clingy. And I'm kind of stressing out of it because I hadn't really thought that those early couple of months would mean such a huge difference or really have such a huge impact on that. I'm actually thinking that that would help her kind of get used to being in this world, and then I could slowly allow her to sit and spend some time sitting on her own, but of course with me in the same room, but just not on me. So I'm not really sure about that. It's kind of, they've kind of created doubts in my mind, which I don't really appreciate, to be honest, because I was pretty set on what I was planning on doing, and now I'm kind of confused. So I'm really worried that I'm going to make her clingy, and that's going to cause problems for both of us, because it's pretty much going to be me and her, and yeah, I don't know. And just a final little kind of worry in regards to a newborn in general. Despite, as I said earlier, I've studied everything in theory, I've never really looked after a newborn. I've looked after babies, I don't know, maybe 6 months and older, but never a newborn, like a little fragile human being that depends on me. So I am a bit worried as to how I'm going to hold her, how I'm going to bathe her, and just all those first things that have to be done. And I know that I will probably have people who may want to help, but I have realized that people don't really want to handle a newborn, in like as far as bathing perhaps, or those kind of things, because they're kind of worried that they'll do something wrong or hurt the baby, and then the mother will murder them, which I probably would do if someone hurt my baby. But yeah, I'm kind of just a bit worried that will I be able to do the things that I know I need to do, and I know how to do them. But yeah, it's just kind of weird. I think I'm just a bit worried about the whole newborn, fragile little human that I will have to look after. And I think it's more the responsibility when it comes down to like all the fears and everything that kind of worries me as a first-time mom, all come down to the fact that I have never been responsible for a little human, and this little girl is going to be mine, and she's not gonna like be here for a few hours and then go home to other parents or whatever. She's mine and she'll be with me 24/7. So I think that is the realization that's kind of coming over me right now, and it's causing all these thoughts. I do hope that I do get over these thoughts, but I felt that if I kind of told you guys as well and just got it out there a bit, that it would help, because it actually does help me talking to you guys and kind of gets things out there, because I rarely get to talk to people about this kind of thing. So it's really, really great to have someone to talk to. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening to me and watching my face and subscribing. And yeah, you like what you see and you just want to connect and chat and just be first time moms, the new moms, second, third, fourth time moms, anything at all with me, feel free. Yeah, I'm tired today. This is just, thanks so much again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!